Alrighty, guys. We have Cypher, and then Thought. We're doing some more Hijacked on Hardcore Team Deathmatch, but this time we're going to be talking a little bit about Black Ops 3. You know, since it's upcoming in November 7th, correct, guys? Roughly 6th. Okay, November 6th. My bad. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna be talking about a few key things that are different from the other ones, including wall running. I mean, what are your guys' take on that, Cypher?
The Matrix reinvented.
Matrix reinvented. That's actually pretty interesting.
Honestly, as soon as I thought about it, I thought about Titanfall with the wall running when you said that.
Ah, yeah, that's very good thought.
That is a good one too. I didn't care for Titanfall, so I never played it.
Yeah, honestly, the gameplay, I played it a little bit, but it's just not very, I don't know, it's too plain.
Right,
compared to it.
Since Titanfall was only on 360, I never actually played that. But I'm actually interested to see what it's like in Black Ops 3. For the most part, they're taking out exosuits as they had in Advanced Warfare, from what I've read and from most of what I've seen.
Do you happen to know what makes them wall run, besides the exosuits, or what?
No. From what I'm assuming, and from what has been said, it's just the tech, I guess. So what else are we expecting to come out of Black Ops 3, guys?
Best game ever.
Oh, the one that said that was Boss. Says it's the best game ever. We already got it on pre-order, so we'll probably end up being one of the first people on, hopefully making videos on it. How everything works, that'd be great, especially for the subscribers and viewers that I hope to get.
I hope to get.
Yeah, that was Cypher. By the way, if y'all guys probably didn't know, Cypher's actually my cousin. Thought is a friend of us, or of ours, I should say.
Nice kill.
That was actually pretty cool. Pat, pat.
Point blank.
Ooh.
Show 'em up.
So what's the storyline, by chance, of Call of Duty?
Black Ops 3, from what I've seen and from what I've heard, I'm not sure. I haven't watched E3 or anything yet, which we probably should. But it's supposed to take place after 2, obviously. That's not 100% guarantee. So if the viewers could give a little bit more input in the comments with what more they know, that would be awesome. We'll find out.
When did you say it was supposed to come out again?
It's supposed to come out, Cypher says November 6th. I can't remember if it's the 6th or the 7th.
November 6th.
But,
I know that because
right.
It's the date of my kid's birth.
Cypher's adamant on the 6th and said it's a Friday. So I'm going to go with that. When you say that...
Always check your next best game. Game of War on your phone.
That was Boss again. He's being shy over here.
Nah, he ain't being shy. He's just in the Game of War.
Pretty much.
And honestly, like, what would be your top list of games that are coming out this season, I guess?
My top list of video games.
Like 1 through 5.
Well, I can't wait for Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward is pretty decent.
Obviously, since you're a Final Fantasy fan in the
Right,
first place.
right.
Me, on the other hand, I'm not too sure. It depends. It really all does depend on the play style of the game.
Right. Well, I like Final Fantasy XIV, especially on the PS4. So I'm getting Heaven's Sword. Well, off the subject, as you can see, I did pretty bad this game. We're mainly talking about Black Ops and games coming out, so my play it really doesn't matter. But after that, I would have to say I'm kind of ecstatic for Division.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the Division as well. Like, I was watching some footage earlier about it, and with the Dark Zones and such.
I have
Right.
to agree about the Division. I think it's going to be a whole new breed of video game.
After that, oh, sorry about the bad quality cam. We're playing on a PS3. We don't really have
Video recording.
another video recording device other than a cell phone. So sorry about the quality on that. I hope the sound quality is pretty good for you folks. But going into 3, I think I have high hopes for Fallout 4. I know Salt right here has high hopes for that as well.
That and the Division. Both of those games are probably on my top wish list.
Right.
Just because with the Division, I like the engine of it. With the Snowdrop engine. With all the seasons.
I'm not too thrilled about it. I'm not a real big Fallout fan.
Right. I mean, me
Really not.
as an MMO RPG player mainly, or even an RPG player, I've only really played New Vegas, and New Vegas. Well, I mean, it was okay.
Bethesda's been kind of one of those big companies that I've always loved with, such as like with Bethesda, I've always liked their product of
Right.
such.
But Bethesda's been pretty well rounded with their customers.
On a separate note, what are you thinking of the weapons on Black Ops 3?
I haven't
Some
heard
of them I'm
much.
iffy about.
I've heard a little bit about a few of them. No key details as of yet. But I think they're being kept under wraps, and somebody just killed me on my own team. But I have high expectations if that makes any sense, you know.
Now, in your opinion, if it were ever to become possible, what weapon or weapons would you actually take from previous Call of Duties and put them on a new one? As like a purchase pack, not as like an actual weapon setup, but as a weapon that you would purchase to own on that game. Like you would the map packs.
I honestly would have to say the Ripper. I was always a big fan of the Ripper. It was a pretty good gun. I mean,
I can honestly say
It would be a toss-up between the PM901 from Modern Warfare 3 and the AN94 from, obviously, Black Ops 2.
right, Black Ops 2 is always going to be a classic. Just with same thing with Ghosts. I mean,
Mine's always been the MP7 on
right,
BO2.
and that's my actually gun of choice when I'm playing Black Ops 2. I mean, I create well-rounded classes. I mean, right now I've kind of had a few drinks, so I'm not doing as well as my earlier videos that we've made tonight. But damn.
Yeah,
We're only human.
Yeah, we're only human. Anyways, the fourth game I would have to say, getting back to what we were originally talking about, the fourth game I would have to say would probably be Quantum Break, which is not released yet, but it will be released for the Xbox One only. PC as well, I would imagine.
now what's Quantum Break?
from what I've seen in the videos I've saw, basically you have experimental time technology.
It's kind of like Portal, per se.
I never actually played Portal, but like you can basically control time to an extent, which seems pretty interesting.
Like, do you have to go through certain stages?
I would assume so, but from what they showed us, it was just it was just a few of the time skills.